welcome back to the channel Pause Window Cleaning, and today I want to talk about shirts. Now, why am I talking about shirts? Well, essentially, when I first started doing window cleaning, no one really told me like what was professional, what was, the way you should look or anything like that. So I wanted to kind of be a little bit different, right? So when I first started, no one, like I said, no one really helped me to, become more professional. So I had a couple of like gym shirts, that I can go to the gym with and all that, some Nikes, some Adidas, like just regular basic plain shirts that were a little bit breathable, sure. And I was just started doing that, and just trying to see like what I can do to go forward, right? So going forward, I started seeing other companies having like more professional looking shirts and everything like that, and I was kind of like, you know what, I'm different. I want to make sure that I save some money and try to use that money for something else, right? So I guess I was trying to be a little cheap about it. Well, during COVID, during the pandemic, I was able to just, upgrade my clothing. I was able to get through Vistaprint. I ended up getting like just a basic gray polo shirt that had my logo here, but also said Pause Window Cleaning, right? So I'd be a little bit more professional. Did it work? Absolutely. It was amazing. It was, I don't know, I think it cost like per polo shirt, I think at the time was like 15-20 bucks, but with the engraving it was probably like 20-25 bucks, and I got like 5 of those and it did its job, right? But now over some time, the only problem with having one of those type of shirts is that because it was gray, which I guess you can choose the color that you want, it started to have like a little bit of like marks on my chest area, like in my belly area, I guess that would be the best way to say it. And it didn't look really good because it's like all gray, looks nice, but then you have like this black mark, because I do gutter cleaning and solar panel cleaning. I have to climb on roofs, I have to do a lot, so my chest area is very exposed to like getting some dirt on it. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I was able to get my shirts that you're seeing right now. It's from FinPrint. Now, why do I want to make a video about FinPrint? I know I had talked a little bit about my past. Now I'm up to here to where I'm at with the FinPrint. Well, essentially, this is pretty much the best decision that I had with my wife and I, that we had about having the best shirt when it comes to having professionalism, right? Now, there's a couple of friends of mine like Steve-O and some other ones that have shirts like this, and so I reached out to them. I said, hey, those shirts look pretty cool. I want to try it out. It's not the cheapest. Like a shirt like this cost me like 50 bucks, so it's not the cheapest way. I mean, the design, you can always go a little bit cheaper, but I'm saying this design that I wanted wasn't the cheapest. I ended up getting 5 of them, so you can do the math on that. But the reason why I'm making this video is because, do I regret, do I love, do I hate this shirt that I bought? Now, let me show you a little bit. I have the logo, the name of the company, my phone number, and even in the back it shows our services and everything. And so it's a great shirt to have, like that's a walking billboard, right? That's pretty much what they told me, and it's literally has been the best thing that I could have bought personally, because every time I'm doing a job and people are passing by, like let's say I'm doing water fed and I'm going, they see my design, they see the logo, they see my phone number, they take pictures of me without me knowing, but I know they are taking pictures of me. But is that all it is? Is that really what I bought this shirt for? Yes and no, but more so I wanted a 2-for-1, right? I wanted something that was able to be like a walking billboard, but also too, it's really awesome when it comes to anything that it is involved with like water, because it literally, I've been soaked with water before. I've been with doing windows, and like especially when you're like underneath a window and you're trying to like do window cleaning with the water fed, and the water just keeps like soaking you, man, this thing dries so quickly. I've already been using it now for 2 to 3 weeks, and like every single day. Now I have 5 different shirts, so I rotate, but I use it every single day, the same shirt, and or this, what I mean. But it's nice because it's like able to do the job. I don't have to I put sunblock on every single time I do a job, so I put on my face, my neck, my ears, and everything like that. But I also used to use on my shoulders because my polo shirt was half, like a regular t-shirt, so I didn't have the whole protection. So a long sleeve shirt, it was a short sleeve, there you go. And so the reason why I'm saying all that is because this shirt, this is, when I first bought it, I didn't have any discounts, I didn't have any promotions, I didn't have anything like that. But I do have actually something to tell you guys at the end that will actually benefit you guys if you are considering getting a shirt. But this has been an awesome shirt for me. I've been able to just do everything that I wanted to. Like, it goes with me, it's very flexible, it's very breathable, something that I really like, because my polo shirt, man, it will get like really hot, and it just was like, if you get a little bit of water, you'll be soaked for the whole day. This is super breathable. You can go, do a job, get wet, which sucks, but you get wet, and then from there you kind of keep going, have the sun hit the back of your shirt and everything while you're cleaning, and it evaporates, it dries very quickly. And I don't have any regrets from it. I really love it a lot. I mean, maybe if you're trying to be on a budget, maybe have like 1 or 2 of them. So the reason why I'm saying all this, I really love this shirt a lot. I've tested it. They didn't give this to me for free, so this is like a very honest review. But now looking back at my whole like little life story, the shirts that I started with, they're great, right? You can go to the gym with it, you can go to work, but when people see you, isn't it really professional? You probably want to again upgrade, right? Now, if you're gonna start to upgrade, you have 2 choices, right? You can get a custom made shirt like this, the print that will do like a shirt for like 20-25 bucks. But I know it's a little bit more expensive, but almost like maybe double the price, you can get a custom shirt for your company. Like I said, it has everything. You design the way you want. You have to, you can measure yourself and everything to make sure that the shirt fits you. But I mean, everything, even like the side here, we have like 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I put it like that. I designed it. Google, Yelp, obviously we're on that. But it is an awesome shirt, and you don't have to worry about it fading. You don't have to worry about like if it's stitched or something, it's gonna come out or anything like that. So bottom line, if you really want to try to get into like a more professional look, but at the same time be able to advertise yourself, especially when you're like doing windows on the front, everyone's going to be watching you. They're going to be like, oh wow. I even went to Chipotle the other day. That's kind of funny. I went in there and they were just like, oh man, you're like a window cleaner, wow, that looks great, wow, so professional. And actually another time I even went to Starbucks and they were like, oh man, that looks amazing, that shirt, yeah. And they started telling me like how they clean windows. So it was kind of a funny story. But the point of this whole video is that if you are looking in the market to finding something that's professional, that's very good looking, and you want something a little bit more than like a regular polo shirt with maybe your brand or whatever, this is I would say the best way to go. I don't regret it. My wife even got it, and that's kind of funny too. When I was designing everything, she didn't really like the price. Not like that, but it was a little bit expensive for us, right? But we decided that it was good for me because I work outside and she works inside, right? So when I was doing the design and everything, it was kind of funny because once I finished, I kind of went over with her, right, to make to double check to make sure everything looked good. And actually, she's the one that put this stuff on the sleeve, so that was her idea. So in reality, it was really cool that she helped me out with that. But what's funny is that once we were finished designing, and like I said, it was about, there's a car passing by, it was about like 50 bucks, like I said, per shirt. But we were like, or she was looking at it and she was like, oh man, I want it too. So it ended up being kind of funny that she even got now 5 shirts for herself, so it just, now we have 10 of them, but 5 each, but it just became like an awesome buy for us. So anyways, so to wrap this whole video up, we do have a special promotion, Finprint and myself. If you do end up wanting to buy one, just make sure when you are going through the process of Finprint, go to their website. I'll put a link in the description down below. You'll get $10 off your first order and free shipping. So that's pretty cool. So you get free shipping and a $10 off. And hey, there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, if you want to just try it out. I mean, it's a good deal, $10 off and free shipping. Why not just buy 1 or 2 of them? Try it out, and then just keep swapping, and then eventually when you feel that you want to, maybe after a year or so, you use it and everything, you want to get more shirts, why not? The only thing is that it does take a while to get your shirt. It took about, in my case, like 7 to 8 weeks since I placed the order. And I ordered it on the weekend, so maybe that kind of like hindered, like, made the process a little bit longer. But once you get it done right the first time, then when you're already in the system, they actually make it you as a priority, and they'll ship your second and so forth orders a little expedited. I think they do it like from 7 to 8 weeks to send it the first time, and then the second time it's like 6 weeks or something like that. So, but anyways, you can find it all that on the website. But yeah, if you want to get like that promotion, just make sure you put the keyword pause, like from pause window cleaning, and they'll get you that special offer. And yeah, so I just wanted to make this video for you guys. If you're looking into getting a shirt, I 100% agree that this is like something that you should totally look into. And yeah, just do the whole process. You know, you don't have to do long sleeve, you can do short sleeve, you know, save a little bit of money. I think they also do like jackets and pants and all that other stuff. So, you know, you can do pretty much whatever you want. But in my case, I really like the long sleeve, you know, so I can use, you know, less sunblock. And, you know, I hate having like those tanning lines, so from my polo shirt that I used to have. So it's great, very comfortable, very breathable. You can even choose the color here and everything. So yeah, so I guess that's the end of the video for today, guys. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.